Hello, lovely people. It's your girl, Mona Lucia. And I know it's been a minute since I've uploaded a video, so this is just one of my. Um, I'm just going to be talking about a myriad of things, like my last video. So, to get everyone caught up, I've been doing okay. I have finally moved into my own townhome. I call it the Citadel. I love my townhome. There'll be a video where I give you guys a tour. I do have my own little backyard. I have my own little side porch where I can grill and I can do my art and do my refurbishing furniture thingy that I like to do on the side. So, yeah, this is just a video to get everyone caught up in regards to what's going on in my life, if anyone cares. So, one good thing is I finally graduated my 12-step program. I graduated on July the 17th. Thank you for anyone who came out to support me. It really means a lot. And I will be doing another video in regards to that consolidated thing about all the symptoms that I've had to. So let me just, you guys know me, squirrel, right? Like I'm always to and from with different subjects. So, like, the trauma that I suffered in childhood caused a lot of symptoms. And so, as a byproduct of that, there will be another video where I talk about me battling the different symptoms that came about because of that. Okay. So, yeah, I've just been trying to get in my rhythm again. I started a new job. I am working 2 to 3 jobs at the moment. So, I have been kind of busy. So I haven't really had enough time to pour into Mona Lucia or doing a video. But today I thought that I would do a little video because it's my day off. And so, um, yeah, so this, like I said, this is just a video to catch up on everything. The last video I did, I discussed what different books that I am currently reading. And you know me, um, my attention span, I'm always like, doo, 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 doo. So I'm always in more than one book. So um, I was just going to go over some books that I have been currently reading. So one of the books that I'm reading is Jesus and the Lost Goddess. It's a book on Gnosticism here. And I have only read 1 or 2 chapters, but it seems like this is going to be a really, really good read. I did just get done with a book called Fire and Ice on Norse paganism and heathenry. It's a really good book. I believe the author is named Ryan Smith. If that's something that you're interested in, I would definitely recommend that book as well. It's a really good book. Another book I'm reading is called The Inner Witch, right here. It's a really good book. The Art of Sathir. In my last video, I think I had mentioned, I also got done, I think it was Sathir Magic here. So I was really interested in this. Sorry. I was really interested in this topic, Sathir Magic. It's also a form, it's really a form of shamanism. So that's the reason why I had got this book, The Art of Sathir. I did also get this book. It's The Complete Works or The Complete Fairy Tales of Hans Christian Andersen. I love Hans Christian Andersen. He wrote The Little Mermaid. There's a lot of, I don't know. I love Hans Christian Andersen. He reminds me of my childhood. So this is one that I've been reading. Also, I am heavily getting into runes and their meanings and their magical purposes, buying runes and all of that. So I did get a book called Runes for the Green Witch. Now I bet all of you are wondering, is she a witch? Maybe. But anyway, so yeah, I have this is a really good book. I not completely done with it, but if you're into runes, this is a really good book. It kind of, well, it does combine runes and herbal magic. So this is really good. And I'm refreshing myself on the tarot. It's called Your Guide to the Tarot. If you are interested in tarot cards and their meanings, this is a really good book. It's simplified. It goes by the Rider Waite deck. They use that as a point of reference. So yeah, and I think I was also reading this book last time, but I just started it again. It's called Mastermind: How to Think Like Sherlock Holmes. This is a really really good book. Ah, goodness. But I'm always in a book. So those are just some of the books that I have been reading. Um, Also, I know I have been stating this for the last year. I am also going to be going over some intimate details about the Houston County court system. I am going to be um, giving you some information as a point of reference on my past family court goings on, and I'll actually give you the information so you can actually I actually have the transcripts if when I start going over this, if anybody would like a copy of the transcripts, because I'm going to be going over a lot of the stuff that the family court does. It's very unlawful. Did you guys know that family court is an administrative court? It basically deals with equity, so they really don't have the best interests of your child in mind. It's all about money, and if you don't know your rights, they can do a lot of damage. So I hope to actually put out some informative videos so people can know their rights. The Supreme Court has also made rulings on parental rights that a lot of people need to know, especially if you're married or you're thinking about getting a divorce. These are things that you need to know when you step into family court. They're actually, let me get some, hold on one second. So under UCC 1-3, excuse me, 308, family court is an administrative and commercial. It's administrative and commercial. Family court is not really a court of law. It is an administrative tribunal operating under commercial contract. And these judges, and people make assumptions that these are the law, that they are a court of law. This is an assumption, okay? Um, Family court is funded by federal incentives like Title 4E and Title 4D. Judges act like corporate arbitrators and constitutional officers. That's why it's extremely critical for you to know your rights and assert them when you go into family court. Okay, so I'll be getting into all of that whenever I have time to actually do a video on that. So that's just a thing that I have been, having that I have in the shoot, because I don't want what happened to me to happen to you in regards to your children if you're thinking about getting a divorce or whatever it may be, going to court about custody or what have you. These are things that you need to know. And this little book right here is a magic book. Also, you do need to get Black's Law Dictionary as well, because I mean the court uses black magic. But anyway, in regards to words and all that'll be for my next video. So guys, this is just a video to get you caught up on everything that's going on in my life, and to actually tell everyone that I actually graduated my 12-step program, which for me is it's a big milestone for me, in regards to a lot of the symptoms that I have, as a byproduct of the trauma that I suffered when I was little. Like I said, I'm going to do another video on this. I have come a long way, and only really I know that. But I think I did another video on this where my life fell apart a little over 3 years ago. There was a lot of things that I found out about myself. And 12-step has helped me clean out my closet, so to speak, to get to know my shadow self better, to overcome those things as a byproduct of the trauma when I was little: narcissistic behavior, substance abuse, um, abandonment issues, all of that I have had to work through these last 2 years, and I'm so glad that I did. Was it a pretty process? No. Um, like I said, um, if healing is something that it's important to you, you're going to have to go to those dark places. Healing isn't, you know, saying 20 affirmations in the mirror in the morning and waking up and your trauma and all of your problems are gone. No, recovery is scary. And that's why, I wouldn't say a lot, but that's why some people don't make it. It's it could take you to a very dark place, especially if you're not ready to open up those subconscious parts of yourself and look at yourself for what you are and what you had become because of all of the trauma or whatever in your life. Um, it's a very scary process. So, like I said, I still have my days, but I just wanted to do this video to let everyone know that I am alive. Mona Lucia is up and running. I am only taking clients on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday because of the other jobs that I work. So, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. I have my email and my websites listed in the description. So, yeah. I hope everyone is doing well. And despite what's going on in the world at the moment, that could be a whole nother video. I hope everybody is trying their best. I hope everybody has a support team. If you don't, you know, you can always reach out to me. But I have hope. Like I said, despite everything going on out in the world, I have hope that there are better days. And if you're struggling and going through a dark time, keep keep on keeping on, because there's always going to be a brighter day. So, with that being said, hopefully this is a precursor to more videos. Like I said, I've been so busy. So, yeah.